Okay, so now that the secret is out, Robbie and I are pregnant. You've seen me finding out, you've seen Robbie finding out. This whole video is all about how our families found out. So you'll see Robbie's parents, my sister, his aunt and uncle, and both sets of my grandparents. They all had such cute reactions. I loved them all. So I can't wait for you to see them. I will be popping in between to narrate, and I can't find my tripod, so that's why I'm like going in and out. I need to find it though. But what I was saying is I will be popping in and out to kind of narrate certain parts of it, because a lot of it you may just jump into something and not exactly know what's going on. So let's get started. This first one is gonna be, it was about 4 days, 3 to 4 days after we found out that I was pregnant. We took Robbie's mom to dinner for her birthday, so we figured it would be a perfect birthday present for us to kind of announce that we were pregnant to them. So you'll see us give her a birthday gift, and of course we had to give something to Robbie's dad, Corky, as well. So you'll see that as well. So let's roll that clip. Okay, go ahead. No, I think y'all are fine.
This is yours?
Yes.
Keep opening, Dad.
Keep opening, thank you. Surprise! I didn't find my original tripod. I found a tripod for my phone, but I think it's gonna work just fine. So I love that clip. I just think it's so cute. I love the like original natural reactions of people when they find out, and everybody's a little bit different, you'll see too. So the next people that you're gonna see are my parents. Now, if you have been watching the channel for just a little bit of time, you know that Robbie and I just bought our house that we live in. So my mom had come up, I think a couple days after we had moved in, to help me kind of decorate and things. That's her specialty. My dad had not seen the house yet. So it was a perfect timing when I found out on Monday and I knew they were coming on Saturday. Although let me tell you, it was extremely hard for me not to spill the beans to my mom, because I tell my mom everything. My mom is like my best friend. It was really, really difficult for me to not tell her that I was pregnant. And then of course tell my dad too. So the way that we did that is we took my dad on a tour of the house, and I made sure that my mom came along, and in Robbie's office, aka the nursery, we put a sign on the wall that said baby service due April 2020 with 2 little onesies. So I'm super excited for you to see this part. My dad, he's so crazy. He doesn't love like super sentimental things, so he always kind of reverts to funny or reverts to comedy, so you'll see that. But last thing before I let you watch it, you'll hear me tell my mom, now you're really not going to New York. My mom has a group of friends, and they are like the Breakfast Club. They are best friends, they do everything together, and they usually go like on a small trip each year. Well, they had planned to go on a big trip to New York around spring break of next year, but they said that they weren't gonna go to New York if anybody was pregnant, because all 4 of the ladies have girls, and a couple of us are married. And so that's why I said, now you're really not going to New York. So let's just watch it.
Judge. Because there's a camera in here?
Are you kidding me? No.
What?
When did y'all find out? Monday. I'm pregnant.
I get that. But is there 2 of them?
No, I'm not pregnant with 2.
Oh, there's
one's
2 things.
for you, and one's for mom. So now you're really not going to New York. And I knew on Tuesday when you told me, and it was so hard not to tell you. I didn't think I was gonna cry.
Good job.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Robbie
I
said,
didn't give you the thing you wanted.
Right? Exactly.
Robbie
I wanted
said-
to say something flippant, but I was like, I better wait.
Vegan. Okay, so this next one is my little sister. I have one sister, as you've probably seen in the vlogs. She's younger than me by 4 years. She actually just turned 21, so happy birthday, Maddie. And it is something that we've talked about ever since we were little, like growing up, getting married, having kids. And so I've always been really excited for the day that I could tell her that I was pregnant. Now, we fully expected her to bawl. I mean, just like lose it. If there was anybody that was gonna cry, I expected it to be my sister. Let's see if she actually does that. So the way that we told her, I realized that I probably need to explain. The way that we told her is we had a whole bunch of, or my mom had a whole bunch of pictures from the wedding that she had printed that I actually need to get from her because I want them for my house. But she just asked if we could kind of look through the pictures and pick anyone that we wanted, and I had stuffed our first ultrasound picture kind of in between a couple so that she came right upon it. So there's it. Hi. I just want to see if there's any of them that you want. Me? Both of y'all.
I'll just look at them after you.
I don't have a frame for them.
That one's nice. I love that picture.
I knew it. I knew.
How did you know?
I just knew it already. I already knew.
How did you know?
And then I texted you, and were you pregnant when I texted you?
I found out 20 minutes before I got that text message from you.
It was God. I told you, Mom. Did I not? I told Mom. I was like, Mom, it was God. I was like, and man, it was God. And then I knew.
I found out 20 minutes before you texted me.
You've already had an ultrasound?
Yeah, that's just the stack. I'm only about 6 weeks along.
Oh my God. That's so exciting. As you can see, she did not bawl, but you heard her say, did you know, or were you pregnant when I texted you? Because she texted me 20 minutes after I had taken this pregnancy test and told me that she'd had a dream where I was pregnant. And then she asked, are you pregnant? And it was like, oh my gosh, how does she know? So I kind of played it off like, no, of course I'm not pregnant. But so she'll say like, it was God. God told me. And she still to this day says that the reason she didn't cry is because God told her 2 weeks before that I was pregnant. So the next people that you're going to see are Robbie's aunt and Uncle Danny and Aunt Diane. And it happened the same night that we told Robbie's parents. We went to go eat, and Martha had gotten this beautiful little onesie, and then of course Corky had gotten the mug, and we figured we might as well just swing by and tell them we were in the area for dinner anyway. And so we called them and said, hey, can we come by? And this is what happened then.
I want to show them what they gave me for my birthday.
I knew it!
She said Mallory's pregnant. That's why they're coming back.
I knew it! I said, isn't that exactly what I said? Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
I said, why would they come by here?
Okay, we got 2 more sets of people. These are my grandparents. So the next weekend we went to my grandparents' house, the week after we told my parents. So it was really hard to keep that from them for 2 weeks because I'm very, 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 very close. And Robbie has gotten very, very close with my grandparents. And I'm extremely close to my grandmothers. Like, it was really hard not to like text them and, you know. So this first one is my mom's parents, and we actually went over to their house, and I set up. We had just gotten new furniture, and my granny came with my mom the week before to help, or 2 weeks before to help, like decorate and things, and she had seen the left seat, but she hadn't seen all of the furniture yet. So I took pictures of every single piece of furniture, and on the last picture, the couch, I put the sign that I had put for my parents that said baby service due April 2020 with both of the pregnancy tests. So you'll see her see that. And then you'll see me show my papa as well.
Somebody got that, and I said, yeah, Daddy, it'll take her 30 minutes first because she'll be a little bit nervous and not sure of herself.
I'm sorry.
No,
I thought
it's
it was
okay.
Catherine.
No, yeah.
When she finds it, the next day it'll take her 20 minutes. And after she's been there 2 or 3 days, it'll take her 15 minutes.
You're right. Pillow from the other couch onto that one. And back there, that's one of the tables. There is the coffee table with my mom gave me. And there is the couch.
The what?
The couch.
I like your couch.
Thanks. Go show Papa your couch.
Go show Papa.
So here is our armchair. And there is, oh, there's the armchair. Oh man, there. That's what I was really showing her.
What did it say? Well, congratulations.
I'm crying.
Congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations to all of us.
Okay, and the last set of people are my dad's parents, my Grammy, and my Grumpy. Yes, he was named Grumpy from the time I was little. That's not something we call him to be mean. He was actually named that before I was born. So we show Grammy first and then Grumpy, and I actually made a shirt, and it's not down here, I would show it to you. I made a shirt that just said Mama in the Making. Ding, 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 that may be our new series that I put on this channel, but it just said Mama in the Making, and that was it. And then I wore a black cardigan over it, and waited till they noticed what it had said. So, oh, and the last thing, I think this is so funny. So the baby was originally due on my uncle's birthday. My dad has 2 brothers, and they're all very competitive, and they're all hilarious, and they're all best friends. But I think it would have been so funny if the baby would have been born on my Uncle Adam's birthday, because my dad would have had a fit. So you hear me say, oh, it's due on Uncle Adam's birthday, and they both react to it pretty funny, in a pretty funny way. So let's watch that.
All right. Hello. Hi. Mama in the making.
You got that quick!
I did. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Oh, when is it due?
It's due the day of Adam's birthday, April 20th.
Oh, that's bad. That's really
We're hoping it comes early.
He'll never hear the end.
I know. Can you read this?
All right! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Wowee!
I was wondering if you could read it.
Wasn't even paying any attention. All right. So we're gonna have a baby in
April. Adam's birthday.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
You're not the first person that said that.
Yeah, your wife said that. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching our friends and family find out that we're pregnant as much as we loved living it. I've watched these videos over and over and over again just because they make me so happy, and I don't know, I smile. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue to watch if you are wanting to see anything that's pregnancy related, because believe me, there's probably going to be a lot of videos that are pregnancy related. Do not worry if you are somebody who is here because of Optavia. I will definitely be going on Optavia after I have the baby to lose the baby weight. But also, while I'm pregnant, I do plan on having a very nutritious and healthy pregnancy. It's been hard the first couple weeks, let me tell you. I was very sick. But we're getting to the point where I am now able to look at green beans and things like that and not completely be nauseated. So just be watching out for those. Of course, I'll bring you all kinds of other videos like vlogs, unboxings. I still have to make y'all that video that's about how to start a YouTube channel. I get questions about that almost daily. So I will be making that video. You can count on it. It will be here at least in the next 2 weeks. I'm making the promise so that I definitely do it. But thank you guys so much for watching and coming along on this journey with us. I hope that you have a wonderful day. We love you and God bless you.